What is good, guys, and welcome to today's video. We are at Daikoku Futo PA, and we are here during the daytime, and the reason for that is in winter, well, generally all year around this actually happens, but during like lunchtime on the weekends, especially Saturday, this place is lit up with a bunch of people who don't like coming out at night. And there's definitely an entirely different range of cars here than what we'd normally see during the nighttime meets. So let's check out some of the epic cars and show you around. I think just by having a quick glance around here, you guys can kind of tell that there's a lot more kind of middle-aged, older guys out here with their epic cars. A whole bunch of R30s and R31s, which we'll look at in a second. But what caught my eye was this Bug-Eye WRX, which is probably the coolest looking Bug-Eye I've ever seen. Just because of those headlights and how he's like paint matched it all and it all blends in with the front there. Very, very cool, super clean. It's got oil coolers and everything tucked in there that you can't even see, but yet he's actually got big wheel game, some over fenders, and he's a little bit stanced out. But I think this is definitely probably more of a function over form build, in all honesty, because he's still got all the extra mods and stuff like that. The car's been tuned and boosted up. So the thing's quick, but it also looks baller as. Epic. Now let's take a little bit of a walk through here. Oh, some really nice cars out here. I'm a big sucker for these old Skylines. We definitely, this year we're going to be making a trip up to R31 House, checking out some of the cool stuff they do up there and their storage yard and stuff. It's so cool to just see these old Skylines out here. Beautiful. Huge fan of the R30s. Old Porsche. I think one of the biggest things of why I love the old R30 front end, I know there's some 31s mixed in here, but the old R30 front end looks very similar to the old N13 Pulsar, which was my first car that I ever got into modifying doing CA18 DET swaps into. This thing's sick. Man, 180s definitely are epic. Makes me miss my 180 that's in Australia. A lot of you guys, whoa, it's a SIL 80. Caught me off guard. Oh, that's epic. Yeah, a lot of you guys who are new to the channel and recently subscribed and haven't seen me do another trip to Australia in a while. I have a 180SX there that's got an RB20 in there, twin turboed and all that kind of jazz. The whole motor's in pieces right now, getting fixed. We've actually been doing a bunch of cool stuff with that, so we'll be flying over and rebuilding that. Yo, NSX. So keep an eye out for that. It's RB26 top mount twins with an RB26 intake manifold with ITBs and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be a very cool sounding RB20. This thing's sick. NSX-R. I don't know much about my NSXs. I need to learn more about them. These are definitely my favorite ones with the pop-up lights. I know like the newer Acura ones, I think, don't have the pop-ups, but I love the ones with the pop-ups. Super cool car. There's a lot of cool stuff here, so let's walk around and see what else we can kind of find. There's a really nice line of Crowns here. Most of these will have the 1Js in them, not the UZ. I believe there was 2 variants of the Crown Athlete. Very, very cool. So these have like the 1J VVTi in them, most of them. Especially, you can tell, oh, this guy we've seen before at a Wins Auto Drift event at Nikko Circuit. Loving that. Advent RG D2s on the front and the rear. So this guy's been at the Wins Auto Drift event and he was drifting. He's got a bunch of mods for cooling and stuff to get some nice cool air in there. Front mount intercooler. It's running, they look like Bridzetta 3s. Harnesses, all of that jazz. Some nice rear canards. And this kind of like pipes the smoke really, really nice at the back when he's drifting. It's such a weird thing to see these things sliding around though. I wonder what it would feel like all that weight. I guess a bit of a long wheelbase as well. He's got this thing set up really nice. It definitely looks like it slides really well. Got some good wheel fitment too. Look at that. Beautiful. Cool little sound van set up here. It's pretty sick with all the audio monitors up the top. And he doesn't have the speakers exposed. It's all like actually wrapped in there really, really well. He had like that kind of, what do you call it? It's like really thin fabric that you put in front of your speakers. Looks really cool. I love it. It's probably the nicest sound van I've actually seen out here. The guys actually spent a bunch of money on it, re-trimming everything. Really nice interior. He's even got like sound monitors on the dash there. That's sick. Really nice owner too. It's nice. These high ace vans really do look cool when they're done up. I love that you can get body kits and all that kind of stuff for this type of stuff here. So good. And people ask me why I like the FC over the FD, and here's a perfect example. They just look so good. How could you not love this? I love this body kit. Advent Onis. These side mirrors flow really well. They don't look good from this angle, the side mirrors, but they look great from the front. Loving that wing as well. So cool. And it's a Series 5 because it's got the kind of round tails, which is my favorite FC. Man, I want to save that one in my house so bad. I wish the owner would reply. We need to put another letter on his window. We need to do that. This thing's so sick. Staggered Onis too. They're kind of hard to come by. Some big whiteys in the back. And pretty good nick too. Polish them up, they'll look amazing. Very clean FC. Definitely goals for me. Nice Nardi on there too. We need to get an FC, lads. Has to happen soon. Yo, I love this. GT3 RS with proper Wang game. That's actually awesome. Adam, I hope you're watching this. Where's your Wang game at? Very nice. Yeah, these have really grown on me in like the last 2 years or so. Seeing more and more guys running it. Like he's made like his own custom carbon fiber, like mud flaps in the front there and stuff. Very cool car. It's got the center locking wheels on that too. I don't know if that's stock or not, but very cool. So you've probably noticed by now, there's not that many young people out here today. It's more, you know, middle-aged guys. Guys that, I guess, really have a lot more money than us younger guys, right? So that's why you're seeing, like, I guess, a lot more classics and collectible cars and a lot more money spent into them and probably a lot more modest mods and that type of stuff. So it's kind of nice to see this different side of the car scene and actually see how active it is, even though these guys, you know, all probably have families, they're pretty high up in their jobs and companies that they work at, but they still, deep down to their core, love cars and still have their cars that they love and modify and spend all their money on and stuff like that. And they still come and meet and hang out. I guarantee you most of these guys, when they were younger, had like S chassis, Hachirokus and all that kind of stuff and used to chill here with their friends late at night. But as they got older, it made more sense for them to come, obviously, during the daytime. This GT3 RS literally just scraped going over that. I hope I get to the point one day where I don't zero F's given over a GT3 RS like that. It's kind of crazy. I literally just spotted this guy rolling in. Another GT3 RS. Looks like center locking wheels, so looks like that is a stock thing. This is probably like in its purest factory form, I guess, the GT3 RS. There's another Porsche over here somewhere that I saw too. Maybe he left, I can't really see it anymore. Not your typical 350Z. This thing is epic. If you have a keen eye, you can spot a lot of epic things on this. Put aside all the carbon fiber and the super light forged wheels with Yokohama semi-slicks. And the Wang game is a pretty big giveaway, and the fact that everything in the interior is stripped out in the rear, except of course you gotta have speakers in there so you can listen to your fun music. No passenger seat, all the sound deadening is gone and stripped off. I love that he still likes his anime girls, that's good. So there's that. Race like everything, carbon fiber doors, the whole lot. Carbon fiber canards and everything coming in through here, and like a V-mount setup oil cooler. That is cool. You can also see in there, there's a bit of a Nismo kind of support bar through there. Very cool. This guy is definitely all about time attack and getting quick times around the track. I mean, if you can't tell that, then I don't know what's up. One thing I just noticed too, maybe some of you guys can help answer this for me. Why are there 2 valves for filling up the tires with air? Whoa. That thing's cool. We need to look at that later. But yeah, why are there 2 valves? Is that something I should know about? Is it on the rear as well? Yeah, it's on the rear too. Is that some race thing that I don't know about? Still, super, super cool. Epic Wang game. Oh man, he's all about it. Literally, diff cooler, or is that a gas cooler? It'll be either one of the 2. Yeah, he's all about that game. Very cool. This guy must set some pretty good times then. Big brake upgrade too. Really nice M3 with some Wang game. I don't really give much attention to BMWs because I just don't know anything about them. This thing is nice. Was this an E46 M3? I'm not sure. Please tell me. I'd love to know. Running on Volk TEs. This actually looks really nice. Loving those mirrors too. Super nice. 32 GTR. That's tracked out too. Both of these two cars, like all of these three cars here, all set up for track, like stripped out interiors. This guy's got a full Halo Recaro in here. See what I mean? Like, geez. It's so cool that there are guys out here bringing these things out. This thing's still got a passenger seat though. Whole rear stripped out, roll cage, the whole lot. Got a Britzetta in there. Carbon fiber parts everywhere. Very cool. So good to see. Yo, that's cool. Is that a Diabolo Lamborghini? Can't tell from the back. I have to look at the front. I don't know my Lambos too well. Yeah, it is. 350Z boys, you know what I'm pointing at right now. Sorry, 300ZX boys, you know what I'm pointing at right now. Those little lights. Same. Just a much higher value and price. That's cool to see out here. And the Wang game on that's pretty epic. That baller status though, being able to just have your door up like that and reverse around. So cool. I'm sure you guys have seen this in the background a few times now with the camera pans. Full Veilside Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift replica RX7 FD. It's insane how much this car gets transformed with this body kit. Absolutely insane. Looks so good. I am a big fan of this kit, I really am. I love it. It's a lot of work though. I think I remember watching like a time lapse somewhere on YouTube of someone installing this kit and like the amount of work that goes into it. It's pretty crazy. Car just looks so sick with this. Very cool. I love how the rear hatch looks like this. That's sick. Must be plexiglass, can't be real glass with that. It's like all detachable too. I like how it leaves the original door here so you can actually see just how much wider it is in the rear there when you look into that vent. It's pretty crazy. He's got the steering wheel to match it too. Very cool. It's just missing the NOS bottle in the center. Yeah, this is epic. I love this. Another really nice looking 350Z, which has a HKS supercharger kit. You can see the intercooler and the piping that comes up through here. And if we're lucky, oh yep, there it is. There's the HKS supercharger kit you can see in the vents there. Super cool kits. Very nice. Loving the purple, the big over fenders, set up for grip. R35 GTR Brembos there. Geez, he's been putting some heat into these too. You see all the cracks in the rotor there, guys? That's insane. It's really nice. Yo, Yashio factory harness. My man, where you at? I need to shake your hand. What a rad lad. Wang game. Pexi exhaust. Very cool. Lead shot. Nismo LM GT3 wheels too. Very, very cool. He's got a full Halo bucket seat as well. Brid. Very nice. So over where I parked next to a really clean 180, a 33 GTR, and this green bug-eye Impreza. Very cool. I don't think I've seen anyone kind of do this green on a WRX before. And I guess this is a rally spec one too, because he's got a vent up here too. I've seen a lot of Subarus with that roof vent. Maybe they're not as rare as I thought they were, but really cool. Big Brembo brakes. Pretty decent wheels. This guy tracks this as well. You can see his rear seat and everything's been removed. Very cool. A little bit of Wang game. Probably needs to be a bit bigger for my liking, you know. Yo, I just noticed this crown with Graham lights in the front. Absolutely slammed. That's sick, man. Very cool. And then he's got some old 34 GTR wheels in the rear. That's cool. He's definitely having a bit of fun. Not sure if you can tell, but those rear tires are pretty bald. So let's look at this thing. This thing confuses me. It seems like it has, are those Ken Mary rear tail lights on a Z? I'm really confused. Is this like a 240 or a 260? I don't know. Some nice work equipped wheels. I I'm really confused by this fair lady. It's really blowing my mind. Loving the acrylic covers on the front. And then the rear's kind of got these... That can't be factory. They have to be swapped in. I'm pretty sure those are Ken Mary Skyline taillights. That's really cool. I don't know if you guys know any information about this. If I'm right or wrong, please tell me. I want to know. But I also really love this alloy. What do they call these? Like rear window diffusers, I guess. Very cool. This thing is sick. Interior is pretty clean too. Really nice. Just the fact that he has original seats too is pretty sick. Yeah, I'm confused by that. If anyone knows any info about that, please let me know in the comment section. I'll be waiting. This Starlet's pretty sick. All stripped out for racing as well. There's a lot of guys out here who are grip runners. Like, there's so many 350Zs here that are set up for track. It's insane. Like, another one over there. 2 more here that we haven't looked at yet. Another one there. This thing is completely stripped out as well for track. Roll caged up. Whole rear is completely stripped out. It's on little Volk TEs in the rear with, I think these are gram lights in the front. Yeah. Very, very clean. Nice yellow. TRD carbon hood and intake. Nice little cute thing. Then there's this, what are these called here? They're not a Yaris or an Echo in Japan. Vitz. This Vitz is sick. Right? Completely, entirely stripped out. He's even got the little tube that he sticks out the window so he can get some air pumped over himself. Like one of those brand new Recaros that's pretty much just a skeleton with just pads stuck on it. 6-point harness. The thing is literally insane. Very, very cool. This is the type of like Vitz stuff that Oka-chan used to be into. If you ever followed his old stuff. I've been trying to tell him to get back into some Vitz racing because that'd be super cool. They're cheap, good little fun cars to whip around the track in. We'll see what happens. This thing is just very cool. You don't see many of these done up like this anymore. Oh, this is hitting me in the feels. I want one again so bad. That is so clean. GTT 34. Same Nismo Aero kit mine had, except the wing. That thing needs a Nismo rear wing. The big wang that no one loved. Made my car look like a shopping trolley. Anyways, I spotted some cool bikes and stuff up here we want to look at. Seems like there's a lot more trikes than bikes up here though. Very cool. I don't really see much of this at all at nighttime here. That's sick. I didn't even know there was a big group of this kind of stuff here in Japan. That's very cool. There you go, big line of them all. They almost look all identical too. A few different things here and there. I'd love to get one of these, like, my dad loves bikes, but he's getting pretty old. He's like 76 now, and his balance isn't so great. And he still loves the old like Harley kind of stuff. And I'd love to get him something like this, like a trike one day. It'd be like a dream. And maybe like an S15, a red S15. His favorite color's red, so. Look, they even got oil catch cans installed on these. That's kind of cool. It's very sick. A lot of stuff goes into these kind of bikes that I guess you just don't really realize until you look at them really closely. Very cool. Yo, just spotted the jackpot here. Really nice Hakosuka Skyline. This thing is clean. It's looked after this well. It's had it resprayed. Bit of body work. That looks clean. Yo, nice NSX. Very cool. The rear tail lamps? I don't know about those. I think I prefer the original. But that does look kind of cool. What is that noise? Oh, it's a truck. Is it Decatora? Decatora? Nah. They modify their trucks to get loud exhaust and stuff like that in Japan. It's kind of crazy. Very cool. This thing is nice. Interior is definitely epic. Really good condition. Oh, carbon fiber hood too. I guess it'd probably be cheaper and easier to get a carbon fiber hood for this than the real ones. Very nice. Bit of a line forming. Trying to get in. Might be time to bounce. Nice Honda Beat. Love that. Super clean. Alright, let's go jump in the Sylvia and head home. Just as I'm leaving, spotted that nice old Dodge van. Very cool. Gotta love this. I definitely need to come out here more often during the day on Saturdays. Very nice. This is for all my people out there. Oh, this car never gets old, man. All right, lads, I just got home and I have to say I was reading your comments about how my window will probably stop working the moment I open the door because how the button was still working, the window was going up and down even though the keys weren't in the ignition. You're 100% right. I opened the door before and closed it and it stops doing it. So I guess that's a feature of the S15. Never had a car that does that before, so something new to me. Anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget about the mystery bags from Up Garage, the giveaway for that. So go hit the link in the description, get yourself some SAMMIT merch, get some sticker packs and some flight tag and air freshener packs. Get yourself some entries. That finishes Friday, my time, next week. So don't miss out. Top link in the description. Also, if there is an aerosol can in there, I do need to check that, so I will have to open it and just make sure there's no aerosol can in there because I can't ship that. If there is an aerosol can in there, I'll find something else to replace that with the winner. I'll be contacting you and sorting that out because obviously I need to make sure that we're shipping non-dangerous goods. So I know a few of you guys commented and were a bit concerned about that. So just letting you know, I did think of that and we're all G. So anyways, with that, thanks for watching, guys. Tell me in the comment section, what was your favorite car? And should I be going to more of these kind of midday events at Daikoku, PA? Because that was definitely really cool. Saw a lot more cooler cars than I think I would normally see at nighttime. Anyways, what's your opinion on that? Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one, guys. Peace out. Ja mata.